I'm 17 years old, I'm a senior in high school, and I would say I'm an extrovert. I'm really outgoing.
Riley is very caring, very insightful.
Passionate, artistic, loyal person, loyal friend.
She's the best kid I could imagine ever having.
When she was about 8, my little sweet daughter came up to me and said, "Mom, I don't know why I'm so sad. I have a good family, I have good friends and stuff, and I just don't know why I'm so sad."
A lot of people thought because I joked around and I laughed a lot, I tried to almost make a fool out of myself just because I wanted to distract from how I was feeling on the inside.
She would get very quiet and seclude herself in a room, and you could see the sadness in her eyes. That started when she was younger.
So I've always been so clouded by depression. I've always felt like there's a dark cloud around me, and I was constantly trying to fight to keep the sun out. I would often ask myself, is this who I am? Or am I just a sad person pretending to be happy?
People wouldn't even know. They were surprised that she was having, depression and anxiety. Once we started figuring things out, she started going to therapy. Down the road, she started taking medication, which helped.
I never got to the underlying problems. I never really talked about what was going on because I was too busy trying not to let people in.
She just started getting sadder, and we changed therapists and stuff, and then she had a bad turn.
I was excited for my future, yet at the same time, I wanted to die.
Friday, school called and I had to go get Riley because she had some more suicidal thoughts. The drive over there was just unbelievable.
My dad took me to Loma and Redlands.
This was her last stop. If we couldn't get anything done out of this place, we were looking at a tough road ahead.
She was there for about 5 or 6 days, and then they recommended the Loma program in Marietta.
They had tried psychiatry, they had tried outside therapy, they had been inpatient. I think they started to feel like maybe there was no hope.
A significant portion of our program here at the BMC is family involvement. The same skills that we're treating our adolescents to help regulate their mood, to improve communications, are the same skills that their parents are learning.
And once they came to the program and they started seeing other families and other teens that were successful, they started to gain some hope.
My parents, they've been taught to keep their feelings on the inside, and going to the BMC unit in Marietta showed them that they can open up.
Because that's hard, and to see your child suffering like that.
That opened a lot of doors for all of us. Every time I was there, I learned something new, a new tool.
One of the first things we do is we educate the parents about the biology that is driving the behavior. And that helps them to understand, have greater empathy and understanding for their teen and why they're doing what they're doing.
Now that we have the skills and the mindset, we're working really hard to keep everything the way it was during the program, and I think we're doing a really good job.
Once the family started seeing change within Riley and started seeing changes in themselves in how they responded to Riley, I think things really improved systemically within that system.
My favorite thing I think I learned was dialectic thinking, how I can be happy and I can be sad at the same time.
Dialectical behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal psychotherapy is effective in adolescence, and if used in a systematized manner can actually improve severe depressive and anxiety symptoms.
At the beginning of the program, I was at 10 for depression and anxiety, and then for the last 2 or 3 weeks, they were always at 0, or at least at a 1 or 2.
She learned a lot of new coping skills. She learned a lot of ways of better communicating with others.
It's good to see my girl happy all the time.
Loma Linda was like a lifeline. It was the last hope, last hurrah we had to keep our daughter with us. And without her, she is the family. We both do everything in our life for our daughter so she could have a little better world than what we did.
Feels like the sun's out. I've honestly never been this happy in my entire life.